It's Deep Ellum on air, serving the DFW Metroplex. Only the best in underground and local music.
'Cause me and music are one. You know, music is like my best friend.
Deep Ellum on air.
Hi. Thank you for watching. This is Wrecking Ball Talk with your host, Dirty D. Today, I have a double-decker show, basically. We have in the first half the up-and-coming great band, Deity of Destruction. And in our second half, we will have members of Rise Above, Blackout. We're going to have a co-host, which is Jo Beth of Pushed, and the wonderful Scott with Life Rocks Promotions and Black Crow Productions, Scott Shoemaker. So right now, let's go ahead and start with Deity of Destruction. Hi, guys.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Milo. Asher.
Let me go ahead and give you a list of the band members, and then we're going to do a little one-on-one, okay? So we'll get to know each and every one of you. Sisters, Amanda and Ashley Ozuna. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Matthew Beard. Milo Mount, Asher Roberts.
What's up?
Harley Sharrock. Okay. Well, thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm really stoked that you're all here because I really do love you.
We love you too.
Love you too.
Thanks. So we're going to start off with Amanda. Amanda, also known as Mandy Six. You're the bass player.
I'm the bass player.
You're the badass bass player. How old are you?
14.
14. And I hear that Deity of Destruction is your baby. Is that correct?
Sometimes. Yeah.
So how'd you come about wanting to start your own band?
I was in this old band and I didn't like them.
Dang.
Wow.
So I quit with the guitarist and we started a band.
So how old were you when you were with the other band?
Probably 12.
Wow. Nice. Way to go. Did you come up with the name?
No.
No?
Kind of everybody.
Okay,
I'm always
nice.
curious of that. How did that come to
And the logo. Who came up with the logo?
Which one?
Yeah, we don't really have a designated logo.
I saw two of them. Is that right? Is there two?
The one on like the long banner going that way, I came up with that one, and I don't know about the other one.
Did you ever think about going with another genre of music instead of metal?
Well, I wanted it to be like heavier,
Oh,
but then it changed.
heavier. Wow. Way to go. Okay. So that's Amanda. Mandy Six. So do you like people to call you by your name? I mean,
I don't really care.
pretty soon you're going to be called Mandy Six.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's going to be tattooing Mandy Six on their arms.
Yeah, there's gonna be Mandy Six tramp stamps.
Whoa.
Then we come to Ashley. Ashley, you play the piano
Yes, I do.
and the keys,
Yeah.
and you are 19.
Yes, I am. Sorry, something went off there.
And do you have a stage name, a.k.a.
No, I'm just Ashley.
Ashley, the beautiful Ashley? I heard that you kind of had to be persuaded to join the band.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't want to start at first. I really didn't.
Are you glad you did?
Yeah, I'm glad that I did. I didn't think I would be into it because I like to play classical. Like, that's what I like to play on the piano. And I didn't really know how to interpret that into, I guess, metal.
Right.
So,
I don't know.
But I like it now.
Ask Metallica. Right? So, piano player. I hear that you've won quite a few things.
yeah, I've been to state for like 5 years in a row. Then the last time I finally actually won. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, I bet you play beautifully. And are you a teacher, piano teacher?
Yeah, I teach at the Arlington School of Music.
Hey, everybody, go out, Go find Ashley. She'll teach you how to play the piano. I don't know how to play. I always say it's because my fingers are too short, but that's a lie.
Oh my god, that was my
Look at
excuse
that.
for the longest time.
Right, Mrs. Bass over there. How do you do that?
Magic.
A lot of shifting involved. More shifting, I think, right?
And you graduated high school, so you're now attending college?
Yeah, I graduated in 2014.
Awesome. Thank you. That's the beautiful Ashley. Now we come to Matthew Beard, a.k.a. Matt Mayhem.
That's what they call me.
And you're the guitarist. And how old are you now?
I am 20.
All right.
Bro, that's insane, man.
Is he the old man of the group?
Yes.
Wow.
Grandpa.
For real. And I understand you learned on Metallica.
Yep.
And that's pretty great, I
Yeah.
think. Because if you're going to learn it, I mean, you learned it on the beginning, early
That's
Metallica,
where I
right?
started, yeah.
Okay, because that other stuff I really don't know. Did you used to be in a marching band?
Yes, I did. I don't know how you found that out. But,
What instrument? What instrument did you play?
I played trumpet from 8th grade to probably my junior year, I think.
Do you live kind of far from
Yeah.
the Dallas area? How does that work out for you, having to drive to these venues that are around here?
It's not a problem for me. I mean,
No?
It's worth it.
Awesome. And did you have a serious car accident? Well, you
Yes,
how many have you had, first of all?
Well, I broke my neck when I was 14 or 15. I
Wow.
was diving into like a little river natural spring thing, and I hit the bottom, shattered
Ooh.
2 of my vertebrae.
Wow.
Then I got in a car accident. Yeah, I have bad luck.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask you if it was your fault. Does not matter.
It's totally metal.
Punched right through the windshield.
And then we come to Milo Mount. I practically almost didn't even write down anything for you. I was like, I'm just going to let him talk.
You're just gonna let me talk?
You play the guitar and you do vocals?
Yes.
How many instruments do you play?
A lot.
Do you play like the drums too?
Somewhat.
I hear that your dad owns a studio, correct? So you've probably been surrounded around music forever.
Yes.
And so is that how you got started? Is your dad a metalhead?
I wouldn't say he's a metalhead.
Well,
Since I was younger, we've always
He
had.
just threw up the horn.
He's a general musician. It's all kinds of music. I mean,
well, because you listen to the Beatles,
Mhm.
Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, The Who. So that's pretty good. And Buddy Blaze guitars. That's what you play?
soon I'm getting one built right now. Right now I'm actually playing on Epiphones, but soon I'll be having my Buddy Blaze, and I'll only be playing that.
And you're not going to smash it, right?
I will not.
Thank y'all. Buddy Blaze, thanks y'all. Then we come to Asher Roberts. Also known as Basher.
Basher.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I
Yeah.
am 14. 14 years
Nice. I didn't really have a lot of information on you, so I tried to Facebook stalk you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the best way to go about
It
things.
didn't work.
Oh, it didn't? You couldn't find anything?
I saw a picture of a skateboard. I'm like, he's a skater.
Oh, well, I mean, okay. Do you want my life story? I mean, okay. Let's see. How much time do I have?
20 seconds, go.
Okay. Well, oh man, that's hard to deal with. Let's see.
Like 10 seconds.
Okay, is that it?
Okay.
Okay, so I was raised in Dallas, in Oak Cliff, and I used to like go
20.
to the
Time's up.
I used to go to the piano when I was like 2, and I used to try to like play the keys, and yeah, that's a fun fact. And then also, then I started playing guitar and ukulele, and then I didn't like that. So then I like to play drums too.
You do quite well. You really do play the drums quite well.
Your Wikipedia is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I also noticed you don't like wearing a shirt.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I know.
Neither does Milo though. So you gotta
Yes, I know that one too.
Yeah.
Then we come to Harley Storm.
Hello.
She is
15.
15.
Caucasian.
Do you play
Oh,
Buddy Blaze
Caucasian.
guitars?
I do. Not in this band, but, with, just in general, because Buddy's awesome.
And your female inspiration?
Ooh. Well, the first female inspiration I ever had was Joan Jett, because,
Good.
when I was like 3, we listened to every single song. I knew every single song. She was just like the first idol, I guess.
Awesome. I found out you're a figure skater.
A long time ago, yes, I was.
World champion.
That was almost 10 years ago, but yes.
Doesn't matter. If you have, I would be wearing a necklace.
The medal around, you
It doesn't
just be
matter.
wearing
20 years. Hey, Cowboy fans? We still. Yeah. That was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
20 years ago. We're going to take that forever. So it doesn't matter.
Yeehaw.
You used to have your own radio show.
I did for 4 years on Fishbowl Radio Network.
Yeah. How did that go?
Wait, you
Y'all didn't-
conversation?
No, I had a radio show.
Asher, you've been away from life.
We started
too long.
music, and I really liked getting to know people and getting to meet people, just random people I saw at shows or anyone, and so started an entertainment show, anyone. We had, models and musicians. We had a magician one time. That was really cool.
So y'all didn't even know that Harley could have just interviewed y'all.
Yeah.
She could have set up the whole interview.
You know what? We're going to switch it around real quick.
Oh, yeah.
We're interviewing you. How long have you
Let's
been
stick
doing this?
to the script, Milo.
Forgot about that.
There's a script? I didn't know there was a script.
Is anyone in the band not influenced by metal?
Oh, I hate metal.
Just
kidding. I love
me,
metal.
me and Asher were we like metal, but we weren't really influenced by it when we were younger.
That's true.
We were both kind of raised off the same music, Beatles.
Oh my God, this is
We were both kind of raised off the Beatles, Zeppelin, early '60s, '70s stuff, and it wasn't until we formed our first band until we both started listening to Metallica, Pantera, and all the heavier stuff.
That's the same with me, though. I had never played in a metal band until this band, so.
Oh.
So.
Is it burning?
Okay. So what other kind of music do you like to listen to?
good kind.
I like Future.
Definitely.
I'm kidding.
Future. I'm like,
What?
Google that.
Oh,
You
what's
like death
that-
metal?
What's that song? It's like do-do-do-do-do.
I
I'm all
know, we
over
like
the
in this
place,
moment
really.
and the Pretty Reckless.
Just whatever sounds good to me.
Like Eminem?
No, my favorite band right now is In This Moment. I love Maria Brink.
Come on, that's greatness right there.
I've
Really?
I've been getting into.
smells good.
Oh,
I love them. She can wail right there.
Yeah.
I've been getting into Arctic Monkeys. Those guys are cool too. 'Cause they have some big drum sounds, and you can they hit them hard.
So no Taylor
Kinda like
Swift
me.
or Justin Bieber lovers?
No,
Actually,
Ashley.
Ashley loves.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I like
Sizzle.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
She makes some good songs.
Not a problem.
jamming.
So, Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber, they started out really young, just like you guys, really young.
I don't think she said Justin Bieber, but
No.
you could say
No, they started out really young, and you're starting out really young. And so Taylor Swift basically still has a great career. Justin Bieber kind of did some things that kind of probably put some road bumps in his career. So what kind of things do you think that you'll do to maybe as you get more famous, more popular, that you won't do so that you won't screw up your career?
We will not do drugs.
Yeah.
We'll
We're a
probably
clean band.
drink a little.
Maybe have some bad
He's ready.
stories.
There's gonna be strippers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that makes for a good book.
We're gonna be the hotel crashers for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been.
We're gonna go to bed at 10.
Okay, that's like
Excuse me.
The two older ones are
They're the responsible
they
ones.
rain us.
They'll have their own room, and we'll trash the rest of them.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Y'all can pay for
We'll
it.
get them a room, and then the rest of us a room because we're never gonna sleep. We're just gonna break things.
Okay. Milo's never going to sleep. So, you're always out doing gigs. You have a lot. I pretty much see your name pop up all the time as being somewhere. Do any of the other bands, do you get intimidated by any of them?
No.
No.
I think it's just you have to look at it as
Yeah, I
this
do.
scene's kind of like a family. You help each other out. You support each other when someone else gets a good gig or a good show. You cheer each other on. So
Yeah.
it's not intimidation. It's just just being.
Like-
Do you
friends.
think any of them get intimidated by you because of your age and how kick-ass you are?
Yes. It's
kinda
like
hope
They're like,
that.
oh, they're just a bunch of kids. Oh, they're girls. They can't do anything.
We get judged a lot by some, like, the fact that we have 3 girls and that we're so young that a lot of times clubs won't book us until one of the club owners has seen us at another club that has already booked us. Like, the other day, I forgot where I was at, but someone asked me if I find it as a competition. And in a way, it is, in a friendly way, but we all support each other. Like, when we go out and see other bands, all of us as musicians are like, we want to be as good as them. We want to be able to do what they're doing. But at the same time, we're friends, and we try to support each other. So it's kind of like a friendly competition.
So friendly.
Well, that's good. That's good. A lot of you are still in school, right? Is anybody homeschooled?
I'm kind of homeschooled.
She's homebound?
Does that mean you choose to go to school and then sometimes you don't go to school?
Well, since I have medical issues right now, I'm on homebound where a teacher comes over and just gives me my homework and stuff like that.
Well, I was just wondering, maybe when you were in high school, both of you, did people know who you were? Did you know? Were you already going to gigs and stuff, and people were like, "Oh, wow, those are those." That's that rock star. Come on, you.
Okay, let's be honest. Kids are not that nice these days. They're not like, oh my god, they're famous. No, they're like, I hate her.
No, guys, the thing is,
Really?
I am that one kid. Y'all just didn't know. I am that one kid at school. Everybody looks up to me, y'all. And yeah,
You go to a school full of a bunch of musicians, and everyone looks up to you.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So really, you're saying that with your
No, they don't. People hate me. They don't like me at school.
somebody Asher, please.
Yeah,
Ashley needs
Do
a
it.
girlfriend.
yeah.
Asher's single.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
available.
single. Shout out to
Date a
me being
drummer.
single. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
drummer.
He's a drummer, ladies.
I'm 14.
He plays with his shirt off too.
Yep.
Coming to a venue near you.
Yes.
Well, I was talking to Todd Basque. He's from Pushed, and he said that when he was in high school, he had a band, and he would walk down the hallways, and everybody was like, And I was like, yeah, you're living the dream. But now I'm bummed.
Everyone's into rap.
Yeah, everyone in our
If we
generation.
were rappers, then they'd be like, oh my god.
Like if we were
Everyone
in
in
the
our
90s,
generation doesn't know what real music is.
Yeah.
If we were in the 90s, we'd be the coolest kids in school, but no one
am
really
the coolest
cares. I mean,
And you know what, that sucks, but you guys keep playing the music that you're playing because you need to bring it back. Bring
It's
it
the
back.
goal.
Bring it
I've
back.
actually been wanting to quit the band and start my rap career.
Yeah.
What's your name going to be?
It's not allowed to be said on the radio.
Okay, so you guys, of course, have all heard about the Beatles, GNR, Van Halen.
Yeah.
And we all know that one of the most important things about those bands, what happened to those bands?
They broke up.
They broke up.
Yeah.
Now, the Beatles was, a little bit before my time, but GNR, right up my alley. And let me just tell you, I hate Axl Rose. I love him and I hate him because he broke up my band. Okay? But the rest of the guys, they managed to pull it out. I've seen Slash like 3 times already. He's doing just fine. Van Halen, that was my time. Whenever David Lee Roth, who I love, he was awesome. When he left the band, I kind of followed David Lee Roth. So,
You weren't a Sammy fan?
no.
Oh, no.
No Van Hagar. No. No.
Oh, my heart is broken.
So, with that being said, you guys, 10 years from now, albums galore, touring, somebody's going to rub somebody the wrong way and get a bigger head than everybody else.
Yeah.
How are you going to make sure you keep things together? Because you know what? You rose to fame together. Not separately, but together. So
We all, honestly, we all get into arguments from time to time and stuff.
normal.
And we all sometimes get into big issues and problems. But what we are serious about what we do, and we keep our personal business out of the band. And when we have issues in the band, we always find a way to fix it. We love each other. It's a family deal, and it's sometimes annoying to be able to deal with.
Shut up, dude! I hate
But we love each other, and we always, all of us, always find a way to make it through our little issues. And
well, good.
And that's the important part, is because we're so young and we have teenage issues, and then it turns into little fights here and there, but at the end of the day, we make good music and we have a good time, and we know that without music, I mean...
Well, stop looking funny.
What?
What?
You look funny right now.
Milo looks funny right now.
Shut up. That was mean, man.
So, anybody, tattoos? People, y'all got
I
tattoos?
got a tattoo.
I have it. Gotta find my hair.
It's missing.
No, it's not. I feel it.
A
That's
ball
a
is
piercing.
missing.
I got that done.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I want a tattoo.
It's a
that
tattoo.
They don't know about. I'm just kidding.
Anybody else? Tattoos?
He has a tattoo.
What do you have?
He's got an important date on his
You,
chest.
you do not have to tell me. That's okay.
Find out in the summer.
What do y'all do for fun? Outside of the music stuff, what do y'all do for fun? Xbox?
Play with my
Oh,
cat.
we go run around Deep Ellum.
Yeah, we do.
And say hi to people that we
mean-
don't know.
Yeah.
Really,
I like to do that a lot.
what we're doing when we're not playing music is we're either practicing or we're out in Deep Ellum supporting other
Whatever
local
you
bands.
say, Milo.
Yeah.
What?
No, it is kind
Liar.
of true. We like supporting other bands, and I mean, other than that, we're in school, and then when we get home from school, we have
Play
to write more
Sims.
music. Yeah.
Play Sims.
Oh my gosh. I feel like y'all should go play.
Follow the
You should go play and not
Oh, stupid.
do music all the time.
But that's what we love to do.
Yeah.
Bend over. Just swallow Jolly Ranchers before. Got it.
So, have y'all met anyone famous
I have.
running around?
Yeah.
I met Nikki Sixx.
What? How was that?
What? That was.
Is he short?
No.
No, well, I'm short, so I don't know. I'm
Does
just
he
like-
smell good?
I think he did. I don't really remember.
He looks really, really young in his pictures. Is he? When you got up close, were you like, oh shit, no, he's
He's old, man.
right? But in his pictures, he looks like a baby.
Dimebag's brother. What's his name? Vinnie Paul. I met Vinnie Paul
Oh yeah, me too.
at a Judas Priest concert.
Ooh, there you go. That's
I
a
met all of
double.
Escape the Fate, and I met most of In This Moment, and
Ronnie Radke.
yeah, I met Ronnie Radke at the Escape the Fate and In This Moment concert. And I met Max Green many times. I cried all the times.
And what was the last movie y'all saw?
Movie? The
Star
Boy.
Wars.
Star
Boy.
Wars.
Star Wars,
That
Star
was
Wars.
the most
The
amazing
Boy.
movie I've ever seen.
Star Wars?
It's really no, The Boy.
Oh.
It's a good movie.
Have you seen Star Wars?
No.
You need to see it.
I've never even seen a Star Wars movie.
Did she just say that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I haven't either.
This is
I fell asleep during the last one. I lifted up the chairs in a movie theater and laid down.
Carter, you should just
that's
never do
Ashley.
that anyways.
No, we're gonna lose fans now.
Oh well.
Ashley.
So it looks like you guys have a really good support system.
Yes, we do.
You have your families and, you
They
know.
love me.
Good. That's what parents do. They love you and they guide you.
And they wake me up in the morning and tell me to put my socks on and get
I
some
missed
cereal.
that.
But I tell you what, I mean, my mom, I was supposed to go to Judas Priest and she lied and I couldn't even go. So do you think she would have let me be in a band? No. So you're actually very lucky that you get to do that.
That's
and
when you sneak
I
it.
rebelled.
That's
you're very lucky because you are actually in a very kick-ass band. I mean, you really are. Your music is so good. And you know it's good. People are booking you. I mean, you're doing really good.
Thank you.
And you're drumming.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Guitars. Awesome.
Everyone has their little role. So Asher's the insane one.
Am I?
Yes,
You're
you're the
animal.
insane one.
If you were a character, you'd be animal.
Like,
Yeah, he's my man. That's who I look up to.
man.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, like when I get going, I'm like animal. Like, I'm like animal.
That's what his shirt's gonna say. I'm like animal. And I love when the piano gets put in your music because to me, I feel like it gives it something different, which is really cool, and which is what I really like about your music. You know, I know you get recorded at
Session Work Studios.
Session Work
In
Studio.
Hearst, Texas.
Yeah,
Off
Hearst.
Pipeline Avenue or
Pipeline. It's over by it's. I don't know.
Well, I say that because you know what, your music comes out really good.
it's the bomb
And
digging.
it is really good.
Shout out Jeff Mount.
Best
Yeah.
engineer.
Jeff Mount, Session Work
Your music is really, really good. So, if we're ready, guys, thank you so much for coming out. Is there anything you wanted to add? Yes, I'm so sorry. Where are you guys going to be next?
on February 12th.
February
Right
the
out there.
12th at the Rail. You're going to be.
What?
Do you know where you're going to be on February the 12th?
We're gonna be out at the Rail Club with a bunch of girls.
And then the next day, where are you going to be?
The rail.
At the Rail.
Club.
And then you're also going to be at another
The Rail.
event
Oh.
We are.
on February the 27th.
Yes.
Yes, at Grover's in McKinney.
And then, am I missing any? Because
Yes.
We got a
We're
lot,
playing
man.
at Six Flags.
oh,
during
yes,
Not confirmed yet.
It's confirmed.
It is.
put it out
It
there in
is.
the universe. Six
We just don't got
Flags.
time
Just
yet.
expect it. Okay? It's spring
During
break.
spring
Expected.
break.
We'll-
That's
we'll-
supposed to be secret.
no, it's not confirmed yet.
No,
thought it was
it is
confirmed.
confirmed.
We haven't gotten confirmation
You
email
haven't
yet.
got-
Well,
We
there
still
seems to
got
be some mixed
time.
opinions
Go along
about
with
this topic. So basically,
We're going to go
as
ahead
of
and
now,
say
yes.
that they are going to be at Six Flags.
Yes,
Yes.
we're at Six Flags.
During
Excited.
spring
If we're
break.
not, we'll tell you. But
And we will post it.
Yeah, post
So
it
thank you
everywhere.
guys for coming in. I love you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I wish you all the success in the world.
We wish
Thank you for
all
coming in. I'm really stoked that you did. So thank
Thanks.
you so much. And here we go. We're going to leave you with some music.
music.
North.
Music.
Hi, welcome back. Wrecking Ball Talk with your host, Dirty D. And today, I have a lovely co-host. What's your name, lovely co-host?
JoBeth.
JoBeth?
JoBeth.
From Pushed?
Yay.
Yay. We have some nice guys in the studio today. Robert?
That's me.
Pacente?
Vicente.
Pacente?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. From Rize Above. And you have...
My bass player, Dale Sprankle.
Hi, Dale.
Hello.
Dale.
And we have very special guest. I call him the special guest.
Wow, you got special.
You got very special.
Oh, sorry.
Very special guest, Scott Shoemaker. He's an event coordinator. I'm sure you all know him.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure people are jealous that you're here with me and not with them. You're with Life Rocks Promotions and Black Crow Productions.
That's correct.
And I don't have your number.
You don't have my number.
Well, you always put your number there, and I was like, oh, I didn't write down the number.
Well, it's right there on the site. You can just go there and get your number and contact us.
Just tell
So,
them up front.
Robert,
Yes.
Rise Above.
Well,
Please tell us all about Rise Above.
Well, my last band, we recorded an EP. And I wanted to call the CD Rise Above, and I got outvoted on that. Then I had some health issues. I went blind in one eye. And got diagnosed with MS, so then I'm thinking Rise Above. Kind of fits.
Oh, wow.
And
Yes, it does. Very good.
pretty much for people that have this any kind of illness, they'll rise above the illness, rise
Yeah.
above that.
Exactly.
Well, I didn't know that. So you know what? That's pretty damn cool.
And she knows everything.
No, I don't. Only what I read
She
on
researches.
Facebook. So, wow. You know, that makes me want to cry. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
And what else can you tell us about you?
Well, 3 weeks after I had left the other band, I was going to quit, retire. Well, all my friends kept calling me, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. For example, the guys from Blackout, my phone was going off the hook with them, don't do it. So I decided, okay, I'll start another band. 2 weeks after that, I started getting calls. You need anybody, you need anybody. First one that joined my band was Abel Mendoza. I've known Abel for 5 years. Well, I was looking for a bass player, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and my friend Kim, she's one of my best friends, goes, well, I know this guy, he's looking for a band, he's a really good bass player, and he just moved here from Tennessee. Kim recommends somebody, I'm going to give him a try. Well, he walks in, that's it. He was my guy. And we had some trouble with drummers. We finally got one. Again, I've known him for 4 or 5 years. He calls me and goes, oh, this drummer hit me up and he likes the music. He's going to give you a call. Well, when the phone call came through, it was in my phone book, and I'm like, no way. So I kind of let him sit for a couple of days because I had known him before and kind of had an attitude problem. Well, I told him, I said, you come in, your ego gets left at the door. And Dave, I love you, in case you're watching this. So he was a great drummer, but nobody knows him in the scene because he's only done cover bands. So it was a perfect fit. I surrounded myself, with the exception of Dale, with people that I've known for a long time, instead of bringing people I don't know in. And that's that. In the previous band, I did a lot of benefits because I like helping people. That's just who I am. I don't have a jealousy problem with other bands. I work well with other bands, so...
And you've been in the business for how long?
Originally or here in Dallas?
Originally.
Since '89.
So, you know what you're doing out there.
Yeah. I took 13 years off. I got married, and she didn't want me being in a band, so I quit. And then when I moved down here, I decided to start up again. And I didn't know anybody down here.
Where are you from?
Chicago.
Chicago. Does he have an accent? I can't tell.
I can't tell either. He sounds like
Well,
Robert.
it's funny you say that because when I go home, everybody goes, "You sound like you're from Texas." I'm like, "What?" No, I don't.
Wait, are you ashamed?
No. Oh, did I? Oops. No, not at all. No, no. I love Texas.
Me too.
Yes, we all love Texas.
Yes, we do.
So, I'm like, I'm not starting over from the beginning. I worked too hard to get where I was in the other band. And I held out until I could get a national act, which is the first show we're having, which is on April 10th with Y&T. And
February 10th?
Something like that, yeah.
This next Wednesday?
That'd be it, yeah. Next
February the 10th.
And
Yes.
then my buddies from Blackout sent me the right direction for another big show, which is on Valentine's Day, and it ended up being Lita Ford. So we got very fortunate to get...
Did you say Lita Ford?
Want to say it slow?
Lita Ford.
Yeah.
Don't we all say Lita Ford slow? Lita Ford. I do.
And then I was at Slaughter. This is a funny story. So I'm at Slaughter, and I've known Mark since I was a kid, since I was 16.
Really?
Yeah. And Dale and my girlfriend, they're up in our seats. And I'm backstage, and they text me, and they go, "Man, we met this killer promoter. He gave us his card." I'm like, "Okay, great." Well, in the meantime, I'm in the back, and I'm talking to a promoter, and we hit it off, and we're joking back and forth. It's the same guy. And then it turns out Scott over here is his partner, and we've been helping each other out, working together since.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
You didn't even know.
Mm-mm.
Jeez.
No.
You know now.
Yeah. So then Scott and Peter have been putting on benefits for all the tornado victims. And there's been 2 of them. The third one is February 27th. And we wanted to make it, they wanted to make it the biggest one yet. So we get a lot of people in there raising money. Scott and I worked hard with Peter to get a big band that would draw. And we did. And then he's like, "Well, what local bands should we put on it?" And I was like, "Well, you've already got the first half of it done. The rest of it's easy." I said, "Put both my friends' bands on, which is Blackout and, of course, Joe Best's band, Pushed." And then we were looking for a band to go after Brand New Machine, who's the headliner. And it was funny because my drummer's in a cover band, and I don't know what role he is in the other band, but one of the guys go, "Hey, we want to be on it." So my drummer's playing before Brand New Machine and again after Brand New Machine in 2 bands. So
basically what it boils down to is all family.
yeah, definitely.
Coming together to
Commingling.
be a blessing. Yeah.
And then Scott and Peter are working on a bunch of other benefits. And if we didn't know it, or he didn't know I had MS, and he goes, "Well, yeah, we're doing one for MS." And I go, "Well, that's perfect. I got it." So
Wow. And we're going to get into the Rock the Storm in full detail.
Sure.
First, let me get to you. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Dale. I'm kind of new to Texas. I've only been in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for about 2 years. I moved here from the Nashville area.
Nashville, ooh.
So I did the Nashville scene for a while, doing some hired gun stuff. No originality. Basically show up for a gig, they throw sheet music in front of you and you play, and You get your paycheck at the end of
A
the
lot
night
of
and you
country?
go home. Country music. Yeah, it was kind of made my ears bleed, but it paid the bills. Going back a little further, I started playing bass when I was 15. I had two best friends that were both guitar players. Wasn't a need for a third guitarist, so I picked up the bass, and about a year later hit the New England and Canadian music scenes, and did that for about 6 or 7 years until I met Tammy, my ex-wife now. We just recently went through a divorce, and that's why I'm kind of back in the music scene now. Her and I started a family, and I kind of got away from it for a good many years, and then went through the divorce and met up with Rob. From the moment I met him, we had so much in common. With he's got the ailments, the illnesses. I don't. Mine was getting through the divorce, and we came together and we formed a brotherhood, and it's not really just a band. We're not always talking about band stuff. It's personal stuff. It's, hey man, what can I do to help you today?
Yeah.
What's going on? And I thank you for that, brother. Abel's the same way, and Dave, our drummer. It's just it's us first, and then the band secondary.
Good people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's like
Good
I do
people.
in our practice room because I can't get them to focus. I'm like, come on, let's go. And they're out there doing Prince Purple Rain. And
Ooh,
I'm
yeah.
like, really? You guys can't be doing that.
Purple rain. Come on. Let's get it. Wow. Well, are you excited about the shows coming up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Do y'all get to meet Lita?
Actually, I do with him. We're going to Tyler the night before. So
That's with Warrant and
Brett Michaels and Lita Ford.
Yeah, Brett and me's been friends for a long time. We worked together with Wounded Warriors, diabetes, cancer,
Yeah.
Smiles for Children's Hospital.
When he was on The Apprentice, and then I found out a whole lot about him.
Mhm.
I had already liked him, but only in a musical,
Right, right.
hot kind of set. I mean, did I say sex? In a hot kind of way. But when you actually got to know him, and he talks about his diabetes and all that stuff, and you're like, oh, he's pretty cool. And then he
Genuine.
nearly died, didn't he?
Yeah, he's a genuine good friend. The guy is a blessing to me. He's a brother. He reaches out to me for anything that I can do to help others. When we do things like what we were pointing out, MS, cancer, the storm victims. I mean, the list goes on and on, that there's so many people out there that need the support of our local and national, and I can't say enough for how blessed we are to have the best local bands right here in Dallas, Texas, and the Nationals.
Ziggy, really quick, can you see? Is he sitting okay in a good location? I just want to make sure. Awesome. Okay.
Are you being able to hear me as far as away as I am?
Your
the mic
voice
covering his
carries. Okay, so let's just go ahead and talk about Saturday, February the 27th. Rock the Storm.
Rock the Storm.
It's at Grover's Grill and Bar in Frisco.
Yes.
The doors open at 11 and the show begins at 12. And this is a fundraiser to aid the victims of the devastating storms in Rowlett, Rockwall, and Garland. Which, crazy.
Oh, terrible disaster. Plus, we
Horrible.
can't forget 11 people lost their lives.
Oh my gosh!
So, yes.
I saw some of the video of the cameras on the highway.
Yeah.
And when that storm came through,
Devastating.
it gives you chills. It gives me chills thinking about it because, I mean, and when you see the silhouette of the tornado,
Yep.
and it's like, no way.
It's like, wow.
Whew. And you know what? It's kind of crazy that not more people died.
Exactly. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse
I mean,
than what it
it's-
really was. Not
it's
trying to
sad.
make light of it,
No,
but yeah,
but-
a lot of people's very blessed that it was only 11. It could have been a lot more.
Because it leveled.
Oh.
Leveled
it
houses.
looks like a war. I mean, really, when you go over there, it looks like,
So I just thank God because it's like
yeah.
only 11, and I say only, and not in a like only.
One's too many, but,
Yeah.
you know.
I had a friend that was in it, and he lost everything.
Yeah.
And he showed up the first benefit wearing donated clothes. And the people that were hired to clean up everything and get all their personal belongings together were stealing their credit cards and
Really?
yeah. Ran up their credit cards. You okay over there?
Scott,
Yes.
do me a favor.
Sure.
Let's get closer to me.
Oh,
Get
sure.
closer to me.
You want me over there?
No, sir. Right over here.
There we go.
That's why I'm over here, like, shooting signs
There we
at
go.
you.
All right. Is that better?
Yes, now
there
we
you
can
go.
see your
I was
beautiful
giving sign
face.
language too. Doing that.
Were you wondering what we were doing over
I
there?
know. I didn't know, man. Were we going somewhere?
I was looking to go for a ride.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
You know,
Okay.
Hey, I got a question real quick.
Yeah.
When do I get my free T-shirt?
Free t-shirt Sunday, the Super Bowl.
I heard on
What are we getting
Facebook.
T-shirts for?
Oh, they have T-shirts for all three of the
Rock
benefits
the
with
Storm.
all three of the bands for each show.
Oh.
And I heard on Facebook that you give some free T-shirts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Where are you going to watch the Super Bowl at?
At my house, we're having a Super Bowl watching party with all my brothers and sisters right here.
yeah,
Who's going to win?
I hate to say it, but probably Carolina Panthers.
Everyone says the same thing.
well, I'm a big
Probably.
I'm a Peyton Manning fan, so
I love Peyton Manning.
I hope
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Very good game.
Everybody kind of says the same thing. They know kind of the Panthers are going to win, but everybody wants
My team's not in it, so
Peyton.
Green Bay. So.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Well, I won't hold
That was a good game.
I won't hold that against you. I'm from Chicago, being embarrassed. But actually, my
Are you from
favorite team
Texas?
is the Colts. Huh?
We're only 90 miles apart.
Yeah.
Really?
Where we're both
Small
from.
world.
Yeah.
He's in
Wow.
Chicago, South Bend, Indiana.
Yeah.
Joe Beth, are you from Texas?
I'm from Cleveland.
Wow.
There we go.
Ziggy, are you from Texas?
Born and raised.
I'm feeling like an outsider over here. Y'all.
The only one in my family that's actually a native Texan is my baby daughter. She was born here. So
Yeah, mine too. But you know what they call us? They call us transplants. You know.
Yeah.
We came. 40 years I've been in Texas, so it's,
Wow,
my,
okay.
it's my home.
that's about 30 years longer than I
Well,
have.
usually if you once you move here, you don't leave.
No.
Because you don't want to.
I actually left for 3 years and then came back.
We forgive you.
Yeah.
We forgive you.
Oh, really?
I went to Vegas for 3 years.
Uh-huh. Did you like
I went to
Texas?
Seattle for 5 years.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, so we're going to go over the lineup for Saturday, February the 27th. Rock the Storm. Brand New Machine. National Touring Band. Rise Above.
Yeah.
Deity of Destruction.
Who just was in here.
Yep, they were
Yep,
just
really
in
good,
here.
Really good friends.
Pushed.
Yeah.
The Mrs. Pushed.
Thank you.
Blackout. Motor Breath. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awaiting Daylight. Little Eddie. Texas Clearwater Revival. And am I missing one?
Yeah, we're going to put in, like Robert pointed out, we got Little Skinner is going to do after the headliner, and they were so anxious to raise their hand and go, put us in. So they're also in the lineup, too.
It says here that the event MC is Scott Shoemaker.
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is going to be my third one. I'm anxious. I'm blessed to do it, but I'm going to tell you, people don't know how much behind the scenes to put all this together, all the loving people, and it's a lot of stress. I mean, really, it is. But it's worth
Yes,
it.
I bet.
It's worth it. But, you know, not only did we do one show, we did two. But now we're going to do it with three. We're going to blow the roof off the place.
And
And
then
I just want to give a real quick shout. I know you mentioned Grover's, but Keith Cruz, I can't say enough for a place to open up a venue for 3 events for this. So
Definitely.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
And it's kind of funny because I've been volunteering behind the scenes, and as you can see, I lost the one hair I had left on my head. So,
You don't need it. You don't need
There
hair.
are so many women who think that bald is beautiful.
It is.
I cannot tell you.
Beautiful, bro.
Thank you.
And you're going to have some rock memorabilia
Yes, we are.
auction
Yes, we are.
and a raffle.
Yeah. This one's going to be big, though.
Yeah.
People don't want to miss this. Not that I'm downplaying the other two, but with this one here being the big enchilada that we want to hit the park, hit it out of the park with it. We're going to have guitars. We're going to have stuff signed. It's going to be
that's amazing.
very, very huge. We're trying to hit about 20 grand.
And actually, me and him are going to have the same signed guitar. We're both donating, just different. I mean, it's the same people. Why not double it up?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Exactly.
Maybe I'll win one.
I doubt it.
Anything?
Unless you come with a lot of money, I highly doubt it.
They have an ATM machine there, though, so you can get cash.
A lot of money.
And you have, you do all kinds of functions.
I do everything. Life Rocks, what it did is it started off is just helping other people with Brett, Warrant, Joe Elliott from Def Leppard, Tesla, Motley Crue, Nikki Sixx, the list goes on. And then to make a long story short, then that's when I partnered up with my partner, which is Pete Walker, and we took Life Rocks and Black Crow Productions, and we merged and put it together. So it's a win-win. So, like they always say, what seeds you plant is what you'll sow.
Yes.
And we did so many good deeds over the last 4 years to just, people kind of ask me all the time, why are you doing this, Scott? You're not making any money. And I said, you don't know it's from here. Money couldn't pay what I got in my heart to be able to go out. My mom died of cancer in my arms, and it really touched me, and I wanted to go out and be a blessing to MS, to anything that we've talked about. And it just works in mysterious ways, and me and Pete Walker, we hit it off, this guy, and we've got so many big things coming in the future that's going to blow everybody's mind.
Well, when I walked into, when I first got here, and I saw you, and I felt that I had to give you a hug because last night, oh my gosh, you had me crying.
Aw.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
You had some really touching, heartfelt stuff.
I tried to. I tried to do
and
that.
I was like, this guy's, he's got a heart.
Well, I try to do that.
Big.
The reason why is you can't be serious all the time. It's fun to joke around. Me and this guy over here, we're brothers. But then there's a time, you don't know how many times that I do that, and you don't know what somebody's going through at that particular moment when you put that post
That
up.
is true.
You might save someone's life. They needed to hear that at that particular time of their life.
That is true.
And it's just a blessing to be able to reach out and have somebody say, Scott, I needed to hear that right now.
Well, then you posted about your mother, and it made me cry. Because, you know what? It made me think about the people that have been in my family.
Exactly.
And I'm like, you did. I had to read it to my friend, and I was like, he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm going to read this to you, okay? And I couldn't. I go, here, just take it.
Just blame it on
read
Scott.
it.
Yeah, just
I was
blame it
like,
on Scott.
I'm going to call my mom. I did. I called my mom, and I was like, I had a good conversation with her.
That's great.
And because I love my mom, and sometimes I'm like, yes, mom. Because,
Yeah,
but then I think about, I should really shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up. And now I say I love her annoying phone calls. I love them. Annoy me. Annoy me, Mom, because I love you. I'm going to miss it one day, and I don't
Definitely.
want to, so I'm grateful. But yeah, last night I was crying.
But see, that's what it's all about is, I'm not talking bad, but America has a very short attention span. And you got to keep this awareness all the way out there, all the time. Cancer. Call your mom. Pick up the phone. Tell somebody that you love them that, hey, you're my brother. We're family and blood, and we're going to stick together through this, through thick and thin. And we have some hard knocks, but you know what? At the end of the day, like this, what you mentioned, Rock the Storm, it's all worth it. You know, to see the people's faces.
It is great.
We've had people come up on stage that lost everything and give their testimony, and it's touching, really touching.
Because what if you weren't doing this? That's less money that these people do not have.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just blessed. Honest to God, I'm blessed with people like right here, sitting here pushed. We got Rize Above. The list goes on. Brandon the Machine that came in. I mean, you can just go through a whole laundry list of local bands, and they give of their time, and to come out and do a benefit concert, and all I have to do is make a post. And I'm not trying to brag, but they're like, "How high do you want me to jump?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
As soon as I heard about it, I tried getting on the first one. It was full.
It's
Then
unbelievable.
I tried getting on the second one. It was full. And finally, Scott and Pete put me on the third one.
Exactly.
Because you're good peeps.
Yeah.
Good peeps get good stuff.
I don't even look at it that way. I look at it as we are a band of brothers and sisters.
There's very few, and I've noticed that here. There's very few genuine people.
Right.
And very few bands. The Dallas area is cutthroat. I'm just being honest. And there's very few bands that work for each other, with each other, and there's no jealousy involved. Blackout, Pushed, my band. And they're genuine. There's no strings attached. We don't care who goes where. We don't care if that band succeeds. There's no jealousy. As long as one of us does. That's all that matters.
Right. That's good.
Well, often we try to drag each other with each other wherever we go.
Yeah.
I dragged you here.
Yeah. I'm being nice.
Come with me. But let me just tell you, the number one thing yesterday that had me stop in my tracks was when you posted about the Texas Jam.
Yes.
Holy shit.
It's going to happen, folks. We are going to make it happen.
Oh
We got to bring
my
it
God.
back.
I was like, and he's going to be in the studio tomorrow? Are you kidding me?
Yay.
The Texas Jam. No, like to this day, I go to the outdoor metal concerts.
Right.
In the heat. They're like, I don't want to go in the heat.
Me
I'm like,
either.
I love it. Because that's what I did growing up. High school. Got our tickets, went down to the Texas Jam, spent all damn day out there. I mean, they spray water on you.
Right.
And that's all you did. I mean, it was great.
Well, if you go to Y&T or Lita Ford, they spray water on you too.
There you go.
Unfortunately, that's me.
But to kind of sum up what we're going to do is, can we really do the actual Texas Jam of the past? No, but we want to bring that feeling and that name back, and it's going to be a very good experience where we can get national bands in here, but also support and have bands like Push and Rise Above, Blackout, and the list goes on and on, to be supporting cast of it and make it affordable. Affordable, I said.
It was always affordable
Right.
too when we were growing up.
You
It
know,
was
back in the
affordable.
80s, $15-20 to go to a concert.
Yeah, it was all affordable.
You know.
Could you, well, it'll be outdoors, right? Because
Well, we haven't picked a venue yet. Me and Robert's been kicking around a few ideas, but with it being summer, it could be outdoors, but we might have it sewed up in an arena, but we don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet on that one.
If
could
it's
you ever do
if
it?
If it's outside, they're going to be scraping me off the stage. Me and Heat don't do well together.
okay, I'll get you a special room.
There you go.
We're going to cater to you.
Is it rubber?
Yes,
All right, cool.
yours will be. So no chance of it ever being back in the Cotton Bowl?
No. Not necessarily. We really want to keep it in North Dallas and bring it more rock and roll up to the north, because so many people don't really like to get down in the Dallas area. So, I don't know. We're just going to be blessed wherever we can have it, but we're kicking around some ideas.
Not to mention it's more cost effective to
Right.
to have it indoors or not at such a big venue. Cotton Bowl is just too
Because the
big,
people that
it's
hurt is the
expensive.
fans. Because whenever you start dealing in politics and money and arenas, it's all about them. We don't want it to be that. We want it to be about the people, affordable, good music, come out and have a good time, and do it right.
Well, I personally cannot wait.
Me neither.
Texas Jam?
What
up, bitches?
I wasn't here for any of those.
Well, I was, and let me just tell you, it kicked ass. It's all you look forward to every summer.
Wow.
And then, you know, of course, then after they stopped, they did it, Monsters of Rock.
Right, right.
I think for a couple of years. I'm not sure how many years after that. And then
Now
they
that
stopped.
I've been to, but back home.
And then they, I think the next time something big started up, it was Lollapalooza.
That's correct.
And then after that, you had Ozfest, right?
Right.
And then when Ozzy kind of stopped or slowed down or had problems, wasn't there, is it Mayhem?
Yeah.
Right?
But those are all different kinds of festivals.
Yeah.
What
Right.
we want to do is
Actually name it the Texas Jam.
No, I'm not hating y'all. I'm saying love it.
Right.
Love it.
Right.
Do it.
So I just want to give a little plug. We got a real busy month this month, but be with Brett Michaels at our show with Brett and Warrant, good friends, and Lita. Then the very next day, going to be with this gentleman in Rise Above and Blackout at the Rail. And then naturally, he's already plugged on the 10th. We're going to be down with Rise Above and Y&T.
And Joe Beth, where will you be?
Friday, I'm going to be at the rail. You'll be blowing shit up.
and we'll be there for that.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Definitely.
But I'm going to preface it by saying I'm not staying all night because I need my rest. Because if I stay up too late, I can't sing.
Aww.
And I got to go.
Collect your free T-shirt. Yeah.
That too. I need my free T-shirt. But
I'm
yeah,
coming out after 6 months.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
You worked hard for it.
Yes, I did.
So, yeah, my goal is to make it to the Lita show on the 14th. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, the 14th, Tyler at the Oil Palace.
13th.
Brett. I mean the 13th, I'm sorry. 13th, Oil Palace. Brett, Lita, and Warren. Yeah.
Man, that's a bill right there.
That's one
That's
good
a
ticket.
bill right
Yeah.
there. I love it.
And one of my favorite bands is Warrant, only because one of my favorite singers, Robert Mason, and I've yet to meet him. So I'm looking forward to that.
So I'm just saying, right now, everywhere you look, all the shows coming up,
There's a lot
got
of good
one or the other. You got Pushed, you got Deity of Destruction, you got Rise Above,
We play
you
with
got Blackout.
Yeah.
I mean, left and right. You got it, people everywhere. Go out and see them, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the hell are you waiting for?
That's right. Hit the like button.
That's right.
Hit the like button.
There you go.
Yeah, and I do, and I stress to everybody when I'm on stage at Rock the Storm, emceeing it, go to every one of these bands' pages that's taken their time to donate. Give them a like. I mean, they deserve that, folks. Give them a like.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
That is a
And
good
we still
stuff.
have tickets available for both events.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no,
So just
everybody
Where
go
can
out
you
there.
get them? Can you get it? Can
Through
you get them
us.
online?
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Or do you get to meet up with you?
Yeah.
All right.
I pretty much go anywhere to meet
And we're-
people within
All right.
reason.
Aren't we flying in like half of like?
Yes. This is all him. I have nothing to do with this.
I got a text the other day, and we got some girls, if you know what I mean, in Vegas that works at a place over there that want to bring in 200 people, and so I called my brother up and said, I got 200 tickets for you need to sell.
And I'm all for that because that makes me happy. Because
Well, yeah.
not the stripper part, the selling the tickets part.
Oh, there's
Because
strippers?
Yeah,
All right.
they're all strippers.
Am
coming.
I invited?
You most
I love
certainly are.
strippers.
you're always invited.
I love strippers too. I'm down with the strippers.
You know what? I've only been to one strip club my whole life,
Really?
What?
and it was when I met my girlfriend out there.
Oh.
I just got my car out of the shop after 6 months. I needed a new engine, and she met me at Gas Monkey Live, and I pull out, and it overheats. I just got it out like 2 days before. So the closest place was a strip club. We went in there for 2 or 3 hours.
You should
drove
call me. I'm right down the road.
Had I known then, but she ended up driving me home, and
Really?
yeah,
Mhm,
She didn't-
that's where the story ends.
no, she didn't. She didn't stay the night. She just dropped me off, went home, and we've been seeing each other ever since.
Too bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
well,
happened?
still a
Did you go
happy
inside?
ending.
Did she go inside?
Yeah, she went inside. I'm out there. I'm looking to see what she. If I answer wrong, she can beat me up again.
Ooh, okay. Strap you to the bed.
Well,
No, she can beat me up again. She beat me up in the hospital.
Oh.
Oh man.
well, I want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
For coming
Thanks for having
out.
us. And
Rise
Dale, you need to
above.
talk more because less because you're talking way too much.
I'm sorry.
Joe Beth from Pushed, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Shoemaker,
Thank you very much.
the Dream Maker.
It's been a pleasure. I mean, I'm with
Scott Dreammaker.
family, and it's really been a blast. Really.
Well, thank you all for coming. This is
Yeah.
Wrecking Ball Talk with Dirty D. That's me. And I'm on every Wednesday. Check out my website, wreckingballtalk.com. And we're going to leave you with Rise Above and a song from Blackout.
There you
They
go.
didn't get to make it, but we still love them.
Yeah, we're going to play them anyways.
Yeah.
They're here in our spirit. Yeah.
Spirit.
Do I get to pick which one of ours you play, or
It's already in there.
which one?
The one you sent me.
I sent you more than one.
I only got one.
We have to throw a Brett Michaels one in there too.
All right.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.